In today's video, I'll be discussing how to grow back your edges or your hairline, as well as maintenance tips. I constantly get questions on this particular topic and I decided to finally make a video on this. If that's what you're interested in seeing, definitely keep on watching, and without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Before we get into the remedies, it is crucial to identify the reasons or causes behind thinning hairline. There are numbers of things that can contribute to hairline thinning, but the good news is most of them are preventable. So here are some common reasons why you might be experiencing thinning hairline. Number one is tight hairstyles. One of the biggest cause of thinning edges are tight hairstyles. Hairstyles that pull and tug hard on your hairline. Hairstyles that cause excessive tension on the hairline. All depends on a particular hairstyles, and sometimes it all depends on how that hairstyle is made. Hairstyles like tiny braids, excessively tight ponytails, wigs that are glued or sewn around the perimeter of your hairline, constantly slicking back hairstyle. I am also guilty of this. There was a period whereby slick back hairstyles were my go-to, and honestly that did a number on my hairline. Slicked back hairstyles can strain and damage the delicate strands along the hairline. Another thing that can actually cause thinning edges is stress. Emotional or mental stress can actually disrupt the natural hair cycle, leading to temporary thinning of the hair and also the hairline. When the stress stops, the hair automatically resumes its normal cycle. Number 3 is products and hair tools. While using gel to slick down your edges can be helpful, alcohol-based or harsh products or gel can dry out your strands along the hairline, which later results to damage and breakage. If you're one of those people who prefers to use strong or harsh alcohol-based gel for slicking back their hair, then you should definitely look into switching to something else. Or using toothbrushes or harsh plastic bristles can also cause harm to your fragile edges. 4 is repeating the same hairstyle and over manipulation. Repeating the same hairstyle over and over again can actually thin out your edges. I have personally experienced this myself. There was one period where I loved styling my hair in a particular way. I started to notice that my hairline was gradually thinning out. So there was another time where I was obsessed with, this slick back that I had to do like a center part. And eventually I started noticing that the hair on the center part was actually thinning out. So I had to immediately switch up my hairstyle. So it is important to take a break from styling and also try switching up your hairstyle every now and then. You don't want to style your hair every time, because think about it, if you style your hair every day, there is a 99.9 chance that you're also going to touch your edges, right? So you want to avoid styling your hair like every day. Make sure to get hairstyles that will last you a couple of days or weeks before getting a new one. 5 is too much friction. Friction from rough towel drying, heat styling tools, cotton pillowcases, all these also cause damage to the hairline. So now that we've gotten the causes out of the way, let's move on to remedies. So guys, remember that the first step to stop thinning edges is to get to the roots. Once you've narrowed that down, it will be easier for you to remedy the situation. In order to regrow and also promote hair growth around your hairline, consider the following. One is that you want to introduce oils that stimulate hair growth. So keep in mind that some oils helps to seal and others actually penetrate. In the case of thinning edges, you actually need both. Castor oil, specifically Jamaican black castor oil, is one of the best oils for restoring thinning edges. So daily or weekly deep temple massage will improve circulation and stimulate the hair follicles. Another option is peppermint essential oil. Peppermint oil is an antibacterial oil which is known for removing impurities that is causing growth obstruction. Its cooling effect also helps relaxes the scalp, enhances blood flow, promoting a healthier hair growth. When it comes to peppermint oil, it needs to be diluted with a carrier oil because it can be too potent. You can use oils like jojoba oil to help dilute it. Another amazing essential oil you can use to help regrow your edges is rosemary oil. It's known for stimulating hair growth and improves blood circulation on the scalp. Another remedy includes hair serum or hair fertilizers. You want to look out for hair serums that are specifically formulated for edge growth, hair growth, or scalp treatment. There's a good example. So this is the Do Grow Hair Vitalizer. I love this one because it is extra light. It also contains vitamin A and E. This is the paraben-free formula. One concern some people have when it comes to hair serum or hair pomades in general is that it might be too thick. This one in particular is very light. As you can see that it is even stated on the container, this is extra light, so you don't have to worry about it clogging up your hair pores. Once you massage it in or rub it in, once it hits the skin or something warm, it just instantly dissolves. I only use this when I start noticing thinning around my hairline, so I just make use of this for like a while, help it grow back. Guys, apart from these, there are other amazing options out there. I'll be sure to leave them on the screen so you can go check them out. Another remedy you should also try is incorporating vitamins and supplements. So vitamins and supplements like biotin, vitamin E helps to support hair growth and hair health. They help improve circulation and promote healthy hair growth. Fourth remedy is healthy diet. So examine your diet and see if you're consuming food that actually helps support hair growth, or it might be that you're consuming food that is hurting your hair health. Are you drinking enough water? Some simple changes in your diet can actually strengthen your hair, especially the edges, and stop your edges from thinning out. You want to make sure you're consuming food that contains protein, iron, and vitamins, especially vitamin A, C, D, and E, to help support a healthy hair growth. The fifth remedy is to start scalp massage. Make scalp massage as a regular part of your hair care routine. Scalp massages is one of the things that actually contributed to my hair growth, and also especially when I'm trying to regrow my edges. Scalp massage works wonders. Regular scalp massages can help stimulate blood flow, which in turn promotes hair growth. When it comes to scalp massage, it is also important you are doing it right. Okay,
here is a step-by-step guide on how to properly massage your scalp for hair growth. Okay, so I'm just going to be showing you guys how I massage my hairline. This massage works best on damp hair, so I like to go in with just a little bit of water around my hairline, just enough to get it damp, and just dab that in. Next, you want to use an oil or a hair serum. So I'm just going in with this Do Grow. Sometimes I make use of oils as well, just whatever works. Okay, so I'm just applying a little to my fingertips, and I also applied a little onto my hairline. So using my fingertips, I apply gentle pressure to my scalp, and I just move that in circular motion. Okay, so I make sure to focus on one area at a time, working my way across my scalp. So you just want to make sure you're focusing on all that problem areas you want to grow back. So if you also have a scalp massager, you can make use of that, because this makes scalp massaging very easy. So you just want to place that on your scalp, apply a little bit of pressure, okay, and then move it in circular motion, and make sure to focus on one area at a time, focusing on all that areas you want to grow back. So guys, here are some tips you should follow when scalp massaging. So one is to be gentle, avoid applying too much pressure, okay, because this can cause discomfort. Secondly is to avoid massaging too vigorously, because when you massage vigorously, it can cause breakage. Don't rub your hair, instead focus on moving your scalp like so. 3 is to focus on trouble spots. If you have areas of thinning or hair loss, focus on massaging those areas, okay? And lastly, massage regularly. For optimum results, massage your scalp 2 to 3 times a week.
Moving on to the 16th, which is gentle hair care. So this is more of general tips. You want to make sure you avoid tight hairstyles that pull on your edges or on your hairline. Make sure you're gentle when brushing or styling your hair. Take a break from frontals or laces or the rest, and let your edges breathe. Remember to keep your edges moisturized to prevent breakage. Reduce over manipulation, and don't forget to switch up your hairstyle every now and then. Minimize using heat tools. Stay clear of alcohol-based gels, okay? Opt for the milder ones. Reduce friction. So protect your edges at night. Use satin or silk pillowcases. If you don't have that, then make sure you properly wrap your hair up in a bonnet at night. So sometimes, you know, your bonnet tends to fall out when sleeping. So one of the things I usually do is that I pull my bonnet all the way to my forehead. Yes, I do that because sometimes when you let your bonnet sit here, that doesn't fully protect your hairline. So I just pull my bonnet all the way to my forehead. That helps to properly protect my edges, and it also makes sure that the bonnet stays on throughout the night. During this process of you trying to regrow your hair and all that, it is important to be consistent and patient, as hair growth can take time. If you have ongoing concerns about hair loss, consider consulting a dermatologist or a trichologist for professional personalized advice. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope this was helpful. If it was, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you leave them on the comments section below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.